In the world of 80s rock, Bono stands as an emblem of charisma and conviction. The public remembers him as a powerful voice with a mission, fighting for social justice and pouring his soul into every performance. But beneath the surface, there's a story of a man navigating the push and pull of fame, identity, and inner drive. When we talk about Bono, the Enneagram offers a lens to explore not a diagnosis, but a narrative of motivation. His public persona suggests elements of an Enneagram Type 3, often described as the achiever. This type is driven by a core desire for success and admiration, motivated by the fear of being worthless without accomplishment. Can you see how Bono's public endeavors seem to align with these drives? His tireless advocacy and polished performances convey someone striving to be the best, to be acknowledged, to be indispensable. Yet the dynamic isn't just about personal ambition. Bono's formative ecosystem plays a critical role. Imagine the industry pressures, where the fame machine and media spotlight reward certain behaviors and performances. The music industry, with its incessant demand for hits and headlines, often forces artists into roles that might amplify their outer images while neglecting their inner truths. In Bono's case, the industry's reward system seemed to valorize his larger-than-life persona and civic activism. But what does this system punish? Perhaps it's the moments of vulnerability, the quiet introspection that gets overshadowed by the need to be a constant beacon of change. Within U2, Bono's relationships and role dynamics further shape this narrative. In the band, he embodies the hero archetype, a leader, a spokesperson, a visionary. His allies, like the Edge, complement his strengths, offering a solid musical foundation that allows Bono to climb higher in his artistic expressions. But with this role comes the shadow of expectation. The audience sees a unifying figure, yet behind the scenes, there's the pressure not only to perform, but to perpetually innovate and inspire. This brings us to the juxtaposition of Bono's public mask versus private pressure. In public, he wears the mask of a charismatic leader, the voice of a generation. But privately, there are demands, the relentless pressure to maintain relevance, to keep the audience's faith, and to live up to the legend. It's a delicate balance that any Enneagram Type 3 might struggle with. The fear of losing themselves in the image they've crafted, all while the world watches. Growth and shadow, two sides of the same coin. In Bono's case, his ability to inspire and lead is indeed a gift, but it can become a trap if not tempered by self-awareness. The shadow lurks in the form of burnout and the perpetual chase for external validation. How does one manage the dichotomy of being both a global icon and a mere human with personal doubts and fears? And here, we turn the lens onto you, the viewer. Have you ever felt compelled to fulfill a role that was celebrated by others, but perhaps misunderstood by those closest to you? Where have you had to hide parts of yourself to fit the expectations of others? Reflect on these patterns in your own life. Let us know in the comments. Until then, immerse yourself in this deep dive into the mind and motivations of rock's enigmatic figures and discover how these narratives resonate within you. As we peel back the layers of Bono's public image, what do you see reflected back at you? This is Typecast, where we decode the complexities of iconic personas, one type at a time. Bono's journey, much like an unfolding epic, beckons us to delve deeper into the intricate layers of his psyche. Consider the powerful pull of the Enneagram, Type 3's core fear. The fear of being worthless, of being without value outside of the achievements and accolades. This fear, a silent driver, can push individuals like Bono to heights that seem both dizzying and unattainable. It's this drive that propels him to continually redefine himself and his music, to push boundaries not just creatively but socially and politically. It is in this relentless pursuit of excellence that we see the hero archetype both glorified and burdened. Reflecting on Bono's public persona, one must acknowledge the inextricable link between the performer and the advocate. His activism is not just an accessory to his music career, but a fundamental expression of his identity. Here, Bono operates as a shapeshifter, moving fluidly between the worlds of music and humanitarian work. This duality is a testament to his Enneagram wing, likely expressing characteristics of a Type 2, the helper, which imbues him with a profound desire to impact and aid others. However, this shape-shifting comes with its own set of challenges. While the worlds of art and philanthropy are not always at odds, navigating them requires skillful balancing, a feat that invites its own shadows of burnout and self-neglect. Bono's shadow, the internal critic that whispers tales of inadequacy, spurs him to create ceaselessly, to engage the world urgently. But herein lies the Enneagram's gift. Within the shadow lies the potential for profound growth. When facing stress, a Type 3 may disintegrate towards the negative aspects of a Type 9, becoming complacent or disengaged. Yet in health, they reach towards the positive traits of a Type 6, becoming more cooperative, loyal, and appreciative of inner value beyond external success. This tension between fear and desire played out famously during the production of U2's album, Achtung Baby. The album represents a rebirth, a shedding of skin, where Bono and the band pivoted from their established sound to something raw and experimental. The risk was enormous, yet the payoff was equally substantial. It was a critical moment of integration, a dance with the shadow that led to new heights of artistic and personal expression. Bono's willingness to reinvent himself, to confront the risk of failure, is both a testament to his courage and a reflection of his personal evolution towards shadow integration. Yet the ecosystem in which Bono operates is not just a backdrop, it is a crucible. The band members, each with their distinct personalities and roles, create a dynamic tension that both fuels and challenges Bono's leadership. The Edge offers a stabilizing presence, a soulful counterpart that allows Bono to explore the more ethereal aspects of his vision. However, this partnership is not without its own struggles. The creative tension between them serves as a catalyst for innovation, yet it also requires careful negotiation to ensure that individual desires align with collective goals. This interplay mirrors the internal conflicts Bono navigates within himself. In understanding Bono's journey, we must also acknowledge the influence of external mentors and allies. Figures such as Bob Geldof have played pivotal roles, offering guidance and perspective. These mentors serve as mirrors, reflecting both the potential and the pitfalls that lie ahead. They embody the wise sage archetype, providing wisdom that helps navigate the hero's journey, a journey not just toward external accomplishment, but toward inner wholeness. Bono's narrative offers universal themes that resonate with many of us. It speaks to the quest for authenticity amidst the noise of expectation, the struggle to balance the outer achievements with inner fulfillment. Here, the viewer is invited to reflect on their own life. Where do you find yourself caught in the dance between who you are and who you feel compelled to be? How do you engage with your own shadow, and where might you find your path toward integration and growth? As we extend this exploration into the complexities of Bono's psyche, we recognize that his story is not just his own. It is a reflection of a broader human experience, a narrative that invites empathy, introspection, and perhaps a bit of inspiration. In this shared journey, we see the extraordinary within the ordinary, the potential for greatness within the struggle. So as you ponder the layers of Bono's public and private personas, consider how these themes echo in your own life. What aspects of your identity are you ready to examine, embrace, or perhaps redefine? This is the heart of our exploration, a reminder that in peeling back the layers of iconic personas, we often